Shalom, soul family. I'm coming on to transmit a message from the Hathor beings. They've been coming in and working with me a lot in the last couple of weeks or few weeks, and they are coming in right now to talk a little bit about the kathara grid on earth as well as in your individual vessels, and we're going to be channeling them in my Patreon community. For any of those that want to join, I'll leave the link below in the comments. But anyhow, I'm going to share this little message forward right now that they're talking about doing some upgrades that are coming in with some ancient codes that are in your kathara grids that are both woven into your DNA and your soul body, as well as into the earth plane, and therefore also into the cosmic grids as well. So they're coming in, they're talking a little bit about ancient temples and how ancient temples are going to start being discovered again in the next 10 to 20 years. But they're also talking about the need to do the kathara grid work in your own soul body as well as on the earth plane, and that as we're doing that, these temples are going to start, basically the way that they're describing it to me is that these temples are going to start to rise out of the ground. Anyway, they want us to focus our energy now on doing the grid work for our kathara grid as well as onto the earth plane. Again, we'll be channeling more details in the Patreon community tomorrow for anybody that wants to join. But until then, I just wanted to translate this message and pass it through to the collective that this is a time now for you to really tap into these deeper parts of your soul. You have a piece of the puzzle that is unique to the collective, so everybody here is bringing forward a piece to the one big puzzle. And so it's really important that if you're feeling this call that you begin to work together in groups. What they're telling me is that when we come together in these workshops and in these groups, that we're all bringing a piece to the puzzle, and that as that happens, it causes it to rise up from the underbelly of the earth, is the way that they're describing it. So anyhow, again, there has been the temple of Deidre, I think it's called, that was discovered a few thousand years ago, that was a Hathor temple. But what they're telling me now is that there's actually many other temples on the earth plane that are gonna start coming up to the surface in the near future, and they're coded with information. So it's there in the underground of the earth, if you will, and those codes are there, and they want us to begin to do the energy work to start tapping into the kathara grid within our vessels and on the earth. I hope that made sense, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Namaste.